Hello everybody, welcome back to the Let's Play series. My name is Noisy and this is episode 22 and we're going to be working on the underground jungle biome that we're officially going to create and build ourselves. That's why we're out here trying to get all the stuff we need. I do have a lot of oak leaves, I have a lot of jungle logs. My plan is to build a giant tree in the center and surround it with all types of wood and pretty much make it like an underground jungle. It's going to be cool. So I've got a little bit of dirt here, and I'm currently just randomly placing the trees where I think they will look good. The big tree is going to be in the middle. We're actually going to make a large tree. That's why I've got a lot, a lot of logs and grass blocks here. Now I have these mangrove. I found these. I didn't even find them actually. There was I think it was a wandering trader had them. I had never seen them before, but I do want to test out what they are and what they do. I don't know if just, oh geez. Oh wow, that kind of looks nice. Oh, I actually like that. All right, so does it have to be on dirt? Do the saplings, what is this? Can I mine that? Oh, whoa. What is that? Oh, it's moss carpet. Will it grow? Like, does it spread? If that spreads, that would be so cool. That means we could, like, cover all of this in that stuff. What is that? No way the saplings grow on the leaves? Is that what I'm getting here? I might do some research on the moss, though, because if I could get the moss to naturally just kind of take over and grow down here, I think it would actually look amazing. So most of this stone will actually just kind of get turned to like a moss colored block. And in this area here, I'm probably going to build a big tree myself. That will kind of come up, branch over this way, branch over that way, and branch over that way. So when we arrive down here, let me go ahead and just kind of jump up here so you can see. So when we arrive into this location, we can turn around and there'll just be this big, ginormous, like, home tree bonsai thing. And it's going to, like, go off in 3 different ways. And then there's going to be, like, different levels of branches. I think it's going to be awesome. It really is. While I was thinking about the design on how I want to go down here to kind of make it come alive and make it look like and feel like there's, like, living things down here and life like an Underworld kind of deal, I realized that on this section here, this would be like a perfect location for a waterfall to come down and fill this in. I know there's like a piece of water block right there, just kind of dripping in the background, but I feel like if I was to kind of make a waterfall here, like it's filling in this area here, I think that would be awesome, and I might put one here too. So I'm currently just filling in these 3 holes that I just emptied out to see what kind of pattern, like, the water's gonna flow down with. So it destroys the vines, and it missed out these blocks completely, which is fine, because I guess we actually might be able to make a cool, something blocky here, I would say. I don't like the clump of wood at the bottom of this. That is a no-go for me. I've been kind of busy doing the lanterns on the bottom of the trees, as well as adding leaves to existing trees. Now I have to try and figure out where the perfect location would be for this waterfall. And I'm actually thinking about doing one dead center. Maybe in the back, like right in front of this tree. Now we just have to get up there. I would say, because our tree's going... A tree is going roughly here. It's going to be very tall, and it's going to branch out when it gets higher. There's not really going to be any low-hanging branches. So what I'm thinking with this one, too, is a couple of trees. I would like... Do I have vines on me? I don't have vines on me. I think it's gonna look quite nice when it's all done here. But I'm going to add the water in. And then we will jump back down here. I'm going to go grab some vines off the ones that I've already grown. And then I'm going to go up there and hang some. So I'm trying to figure out if I place these trees in the best locations. This one might be in the way when I end up building the big tree in the center. The ones in the back are cool. That one's really nice. I like the way, I like actually how that one turned out. That one was quite nice. And I think I might add one more tree up here, and hopefully I'll overgrow all of this. I want 4 of these though. I want to see what 4 look like when you grow them. And I'm not too sure if any more saplings grew on any of these leaves. This one doesn't even have a light on it. Noisy. What are you doing? So I might add another block next to this of waterfall and attempt to get it at least 2 thick. And get away with putting a lantern up here so it kind of shines down upon it just like that. Looks cool. I'm happy with it. Next up is going to be the vines. Now, I don't want to go crazy with the vines at all. Because when they grow, I know that they grow, and they just keep growing and growing until they've reached, like, the bottom of their destination, until the game registers that they can no longer grow anymore. So I'm going to probably call that good, like that. It is starting to look awesome. Now, with this up here, I would like to put some vines. I'm probably just going to kind of place them crazy and see how they grow. Let's step back and get a bigger picture of what we just created. You know, with that waterfall in the center, I really don't think I need a tree. Or I build a smallish one here that kind of comes up and then branches over. See how this kind of curves right here? Like that? Maybe do a big chunk of wood that goes up like the base, like this, and kind of curve like this, and follow the contour of the curves. I'm gonna do that. That sounds really dope. So I'm currently messing around with designs here on what I want to do as far as adding the wood planks and the slabs to each tree. The thing I'm running into currently is, do I replace all of this with grass and, like, kind of literally have it overflowing down here? Or do I leave it stone and then somehow try to find, I don't know what they call, I had one, but then I removed those chests in the main room when we were editing things, and I lost it, so that would have been perfect for this, but unfortunately, we no longer have that, so we can't do it, and that sucks. But we're going to try and make do here with this. I don't really know how I want to go with this. Like, do I just add some wood around it? I feel like that might be too much wood. Let's try and angle these down. I should probably add dirt in down here. I don't really have much. But I think if I do end up putting dirt, I might as well just kind of start a grass block, if that makes sense. So we'll get some grass growing down here just in case I do want to end up just replacing a bunch of dirt down here. Sorry, replacing a bunch of stone with grass. Good job I bought stone. Like I said, this will probably all get changed to grass anyway. I would like it to be moss. I think if it was moss, it would really look decent. I'm gonna add some leaves to this. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look terrible. I say that word a lot. Like, it doesn't look bad, but some people might be thinking, Noisy, why are you even doing this? It's in a cave. because I like bringing life to certain places. Yeah, I do. I like the slabs, and I think what we need to do is add one lantern right there. Perfect. It looks good. I think it needs some vines. Oh, well, these vines are actually going to grow down over this, I think. Let me just go grab a couple of vines. I want like 3. Max of 3. Let's put one here. I'll put one on each side just like that. This is coming together so nice. Like, that waterfall really does do wonders in the middle like that. Like, it's filling this whole area up. So I didn't even add a waterfall over here. I don't think I need to be honest. I think it actually looks pretty decent as is. Probably won't change it, I don't think. Oh, I'm so proud. It looks so good. Get some more jungle slabs. I won't use as much slabs on this tree because I don't think it needs a lot. Right, so we are going on a little bit of a huge adventure. I'm probably going to keep most of it off camera because I am going to be running to... I'm reading online here on my second monitor. It says the Lush Cave. They generate under biomes with high humidity values, which makes them commonly found beneath dark forests, jungle, oak growth, something, and wooded badlands. So I guess we're going to go to a jungle right now and hopefully find one. I don't think... I'm probably going to be doing this for quite a bit, but this episode, it has to get done because the whole theme of this episode is to get that underground cave looking very livable and alive. So that's where I'm at currently, and apparently I'm bringing a water bucket with me. But if I find one, we will tune back in. Well, I found a forest biome, so I don't really know how this is going to work. I might just kind of dig down. I should have bought TNT and then just dug down and then just put TNT all the way to the surface and then just kind of let it off. So it kind of creates like a big hollow square. That way it might be able to blow into a lush cave. Okay, so we are in a huge cave and there are so many mobs in here. It is unreal. I'm trying not to die here because, oh, there's so many skeletons. So I don't know how far down these biomes spawn. So I'm kind of just, I'm really just running around aimlessly until I see some type of indication of like green underground. And then I just kind of need to mine some of those little trees so we can put them underground in our cave and make it our own noisy lush cave. So I'm currently just running around aimlessly, literally. Been doing this for quite a bit. You won't believe this. I'm out here trying to find luscious caves and I found diamonds. So I guess that's kind of nice. I'm currently just digging and mining a straight thing here, hoping I can find one somewhere. Well, it's not all bad news, I guess. I mean, bad news about not finding one of those lush caves yet, but we did find a abandoned mine shaft. Currently running around it trying to get the items out of the minecart with a chest. And so far I have not... Wow, this is a very square room. So far I have not found anything. And I've been running here for quite a bit. Oh, bingo. Any good enchants? No, glowberries. Can I eat those? I have so much stone. I've been digging for a while. Is there any more? I wonder what glowberries are. Can I eat them? Oh, I can't. Oh, wow, they actually glow. Look at that. So I'm not too far away from everything. I just really hope I find one of these soon, because I thought I had a noise. I was like, what is that noise? Ah, my goodness. Come on, creeper, man. I'm on a mission. Oh, wait, is that grass down there? Underground? Oh! This is what it looks like. Holy moly. Oh wow, that's so awesome. How thick are these? Oh, it's only one thick. Oh. Okay, so we have to get rid of probably a lot of things here. We don't need the dirt or the granite because I'm taking absolutely everything. So can I, like, if there's moss, can I grow these? Oh, you can. Oh, that makes me so excited. Do you have to do one by one? Oh, what is this stuff? I don't know what all this is, but we're taking everything for ourselves right now. I want all the grass. What an adventure that was. We are pretty stacked with all of the things I would like to use in this build. I got some melons to kind of put, I don't know, around trees or next to a tree. Make it seem a little bit more, legit and real. So I'm just running around here at the moment, putting some cocoa beans on the logs that we put down, the jungle logs. I don't think I can put them, nope, can't put them on the mangrove. Just kind of trying to make it look a little bit more natural in here. And I did scatter some moss blocks in some random locations, and it looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait to show you exactly how it looks. Why isn't it growing? Because this is in the way? Okay, well I just wasted a stack of bone meal on that one. Maybe the placement is incorrect? I don't quite know. Let's try this one. Okay, so, oh, it's an actual tree. Oh, I never knew that. Okay, so, oh, so it's an actual tree. I was unaware of that. I actually didn't know that it was an actual tree. I just thought it was gonna kind of like go crazy and kind of like just make everything mossy. Unless that's what this one's for? Maybe? No. Okay, I'm confused. So I did find the secret to spreading the moss blocks to suitable blocks, allowing the blocks around the moss block to turn into moss blocks. So if I grab a moss block like so, well, I don't even have to grab one, but you come down here and you see how this is all moss. You just hit the moss with your bone meal, and then it turns all the surrounding area into moss as well. It's pretty neat. Well, this is how far we've gotten so far. I haven't tried growing the moss blocks on the ceiling yet. I really don't know if it's going to spread while it's on top. I think the block has to be on the ground. So for instance, if you have a moss block up here and then you press it, it doesn't do anything. So it has to be registered on the ground. But then my other question is, if you put a moss block here and it's hovering and then you hit it with the bone meal from top, it still doesn't grow the surrounding area around it to moss. So we're actually probably going to have to singly place blocks on the ceiling. But I'm not too sure I want to go all the way to the ceiling yet. I do want to put some up there. I think if we come down here... Let me try this theory up here. I actually need to grab some moss blocks because I've ran out. I've been placing them like crazy. Now, I do have another theory that I want to kind of crack also. Can you turn underwater into like a moss block too? So, my next question, if we place a moss block underwater, can we turn underwater into moss too? No, it actually turns into seaweed. So you can't place that stuff underwater, which is fine. I just kind of wanted to maybe make some of this moss as well. Now, how does that look? How awesome has that actually turned out? It looks great. So I was trying to put the moss block underneath water. Well, it wouldn't let you. It would just kind of grow like the weeds. So what I did was I shut the water stream off first. And then I put a couple of, moss blocks down, and then I got the bone meal, and I just started kind of spamming it like crazy, and then the water came down, and now it's actually underwater. So I'm not going to do that for all of this, even though I would love to. That's not going to happen. I'll be here for a very long time. But up next is the tree. Tree is going to go in this back area, and how I said before, it's going to kind of go up, and it's going to arch over this way, and it's going to arch over this way. So I'm pretty much going to be converting this side right here. It's going to be a big tree. So all of this up here and this is all going to be wood. And then we'll branch it out on the top of the ceiling, and then we can add some, glowberries to it, some leaves, and maybe some moss somewhere. I think I'm in love with this block. So this is the shape I'm currently going for here. Now, I remember telling you in the start that I was just going to replace these stone blocks with the wood ones so I can keep the original shape of what was already here, because it's technically already a perfect shape for a trunk. It kind of comes down from here, and then it curves in, and then it curves out, just like a trunk. So this was a lot harder than I thought. So this right here obviously isn't going to be staying there. That's my little walking platform to get the rest of this on. I think I need to remove this layer right here. And then maybe a little bit inside here so it still has that curve to it. I think when I start curving back out at the top, I think it's going to look a lot better. Right now it looks kind of weird, but I'm working on it. So I'm plucking away at this tree. It's been about 2 hours and I've only gotten to this point, because what happened was I would design what I think was right, and I would come back here, and then like I would look at it and I'm like, oh, it's really fat right here. There's not really like a curve in the middle right here. And I think I got to go in and take this section out right here so it looks more like an hourglass. And then I'm starting to work on the roots here, and that looks terrible. I shouldn't have done it this thick. I'll probably go and cut this off right here and then make it thick so it like kind of branches down. This build's the most challenging build so far on the channel, like, for sure. This is taking quite the time. This is actually day 2 of recording this complete series here, and as you can see, yeah, we've got platforms everywhere because I couldn't get to the roof to edit it, and you can't really see how this is coming along currently, but we have a branch here that loops up and around and down. I did add some bees in here to make it look a little bit more lively in here, I would say. What else? What else? We're currently trying to design this branch right here that comes over and kind of loops down like right here. And I got to work on this branch. I stopped here because I think I'm going to do this branch. Actually, I could probably back up a little bit just so you can see a little bit better. So this branch is probably going to continue in this corner. Just a small one, nothing crazy, nothing big. Well, it took me a while, but we're actually completed with this build. I might change a couple of things in the future. Probably the left side. Can't really see it because there's trees in the way here, but I don't want to remove it because I like it there. But we have this branch that comes over here and then kind of goes towards the waterfall, and then the back branch kind of starts in that general area that I'm looking directly at right now with the lump of leaves, and it goes out and diagonal, and then it comes to this corner right here the way we wanted it to go. And this side, it kind of just stops right there, and I haven't decided to work on this section yet. You'll see in a minute. So right now I kind of have it all blocked off of trees just so mobs can like not get here easily. I mean, they can still get by and come down, but it's a lot more harder for them to track me from all the way down here because they have to find a correct path to get me to. So I ignored that right now. I wouldn't mind later on in the future bringing this section out down here. and then expanding this underworld that we got going on that way. Because back here, let me just show you. I'm actually going to place some random lanterns just so it decreases the spawn rate down there. Look at this size of this place. It is huge. I think it's... Ow. And I think it is awesome. It is humongous. And I'm definitely going to be expanding the underworld down here for sure at a later date. Not too sure when, but definitely an upcoming video at some point here. And then this waterfall kind of just drips right down. I mean, this just looks like an awesome place to be, really. Like, do I know what I'm going to use it for? Definitely not, but the fact we have it, that's what counts the most. And plus, this build was, like, completely off the top of my head. So I would say this build... Oh, whoa, hey now, no, I do not need you blowing up right here. Good sir, thank you. Why is this grass different? Oh, it's a moss block. Huh. But yeah, let's just take a minute to enjoy this. Now, I was debating about putting a picture on screen of how it used to look when we first found it, just so we can compare here. But we did everything in here, and it just turned out great. I think what gets me is the hanging lanterns just look so incredible. I was going to add a bigger branch here, but I didn't, and I was going to add more leaves and kind of pile them up, but I didn't. I just thought like it would be too much. I mean, we're already at that point where it's just holy moly in your face, but that's what I wanted, though. I wanted it to look overgrown, things living down here, and just looking fantastic. The only thing I wouldn't mind adding down here is parrots, but I don't know how to get those, so I might do some Googling on how to get some down here. That way they can fly around when we come down here. This side over here, I have not edited at all. I did start putting moss down here just to kind of get it a little bit overgrown. I added some lanterns just so it could decrease the spawn rate of the mobs. We're going to go ahead and turn it on just so we are not listening to this hissing this whole time while I'm trying to talk. Thank you, good spiders. Well, that's all we got time for today in the episode. I appreciate you all stopping by and checking the video out and giving me the love and support that you guys do. If you want to join the Discord, everything is in the link in the description. You may go ahead and click that. Come in, relax, meet some Minecraft people, and come hang out with us. And let me know how you think this build turned out personally. I really do. I love this build so much. I think this is probably the favorite build in the world currently. But on that note, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next episode.